Greetings, humanity. It is I, Jim, and I still live, apparently. At least that's what it seems. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell at any given moment. Are we alive? Are we? Are we? No, let's not worry about that. I got a couple things I wanted to show you before I dive in here. I've been getting out a little bit more recently, which is nice. But I have to be careful for a couple of reasons. One is, we still have, COVID and norovirus and things like that out there. So it's, and I have lung issues. So it's a thing where I'm like, gotta be a little careful. And then of course the other thing being that, I've been sort of in my apartment since sort of without going out much since 2020. Honestly, for a couple of years prior to that, really, but it became an imperative in 2020, and so it's one of those things where it's like it's hard to go out, even just psychologically, amongst groups of other humans. So I've been kind of doing things gradually to try to get out more. And so these past 6 weeks or so, there's been a lot more of it than usual. I took a few trips to see people, and then this past weekend, I went to I have a thing. I forgot to grab it, but going and grabbing it, it would take longer to grab it. It's a small thing. Anyway, don't worry about it. It's a die. They gave me a die when I went to this. I went to a con on Friday, just for a little bit. Went to a convention, small local convention, Mythic Con. And they gave me a little die when I went in and got my badge. And I hung out there. I played one game, and then that was it, because that was as much as I was prepared to do. And it was all right. Got to try out a Cypher System game, Harrow, that just got kickstarted not too long ago. But then yesterday, being Sunday, I for the first time again since at least 2019, if not longer, I went out to our local Renaissance Festival. Greetings, hello, thank you for coming. Thank you all for coming. Anyone who's about. Just trying to catch up and remember how things work once again. I went to our local Renaissance Festival yesterday. Very packed. That was actually rougher than, as far as, density of humanity, than, density of the crowds. That was actually worse at the local Renaissance Festival than it was in certain neighborhoods in New York when I went up there at the beginning of October. It was very densely packed. Granted, when I went up to New York, I didn't go to like Times Square so much or anything like that, but it was pretty much, I was in a bus station, which was fairly packed up there, areas around the bus station, and the Renaissance Festival was kind of like that. And so, that was a bit much. But I did get to go around, and I found pockets of space, and I did eventually get to go to a few shops. It was when I got there, it was like around noon, and so it was very dense. It got a little less dense as time wore on. but I did get into a couple of shops, and I just wanted to show you a couple of things before I jump over to this. One of these things that I picked up is I got some tea that I'm going to try out for the first time in a few seconds. Live! There was a Mountain Song Herbals, it says. This is not entirely visible due to the green screen, but you can read it. Dragon Chai Tea. Which I have to be kind of so I get, it's a mixed bag sometimes getting specialty teas, the expensive specialty teas, especially the loose leaf stuff, because sometimes it's great, and sometimes it's like I'm trying to drink somebody's greenhouse, and I'm hoping this is more the former rather than the latter. This has apparently holy basil. I don't know if that's an expression or what. Ginger, rosemary, cinnamon, Darjeeling black tea, cardamom, nutmeg, clover, and vanilla bean, and apparently also love. They say that's the last ingredient that they list on there. I'm not sure. They don't say how much love or what measurement was used for it. So I'm assuming that it's being measured in milliliters. That's where one obtains one's love usually, right? Is that, I don't know. Anyway, right? No, let's not go there. Cardamom also feels to me like a thing that people just throw into things so that they can say there's cardamom in it. I don't know. I don't know enough about herbs to really speak on this intelligently. So hopefully this will not taste like. I'm trying to. Like it feels trying to breathe in florist shops, but we'll see. It's not terrible. No, it's actually pretty good. This is not bad. I got it from their section on black teas, and this is decent. This is good. Success. All right. That's good. Okay. Good. Also, I grabbed one other thing. I don't grab a lot. I don't go, when I go, even just in the past, when I would go to Renaissance Festival, I wouldn't go shopping a lot, per se. I would look at the stuff, but I wouldn't buy much. And this time I bought the tea, and I also bought this little wooden sculpture of a baby dragon. This is a little group of folks calling themselves Black Dragon Arts. They've been around for a while. They don't have much of a presence online. It's mostly, they've got a Facebook page. And is this not adorable? It called out to me. I had to get it. Anyway. Hopefully that wasn't blurry the entire time I was trying to show it to you. It's difficult. It's difficult. One tries to get it to focus. Little dragon on a log. And I have no idea exactly where I'm going to put it in the apartment, but I have a few little promontories that it can look out over, I think. That'll be nice. But for now, they're just keeping me company right here. Anyway. So that's stuff I've been doing recently. And now we shall turn to things involving construction of places. Once again, we are continuing with City Skylines. I will tell you now that I think I have figured out... Possibly. Okay, I say I think I figured this out. I lie. I looked at a couple of videos. And, keep an eye on the zone demand bars to see what kind of zoning your citizens crave. That is part of the problem. So... I was trying to figure out the the situation with, I will say, by the way, I am actually a little congested this evening, so I'll have to deal with that as things progress. But that said, silence phone! How dare you cry out to tell me that I'm streaming after I've started streaming. Anyway, no, there've been some videos that I've been looking at. Ah! All right, no, I turned the regular volume down well enough, but I didn't do it on my headphones. So the music came in as a great surprise. Anyway, what am I doing? Oh yes, so you see we've got these demand bars, and there's been more demand for industry or offices a little bit, right? It's now medium. There's been medium demand for commercial zones, and the residential zone demand has been less. It's still high, but it's nowhere near where it was. And I think I figured out what the problem is. Maybe. Apparently I have to create jobs for these people that are graduating from this university that I built. And also, you know, basically have places for people to work. Now that happens every time I throw something down. Any sort of building that's not a home. But at the same time, apparently there's a great... And I think that's why I've been getting greater demands for commercial and industry, but it's been creeping in. It hasn't been massive. As according to the various videos I've been looking at, these things feed each other. The residential, commercial, industry. Industry gives you things for commercial, and you know, commercial provides jobs for the residents, and they go to shop there at different places. So I have a couple of thoughts. One is that so I threw down more offices not too long ago, all around here. And I have utterly forgotten if I gave the offices the tech specialization, but I will look, because that might be helpful were I to do that. IT cluster. So it requires 50% less workers. If I did that, that might be the problem. Not sure. What are these? This is the Sheffield residence. No, that's home. That's housing. Let me find some offices to stare at. Medical research, superb strategy, Goldwoman Investments, the law firm. Educate more citizens to allow the building to be upgraded. Okay, so I mean, this is going, but I should probably put in more and just deal with these needs, and then we'll see, right? Part of the problem, though, has been that as industry goes, this hasn't been great. I have something of a plan. We shall have to see. Been producing a lot of oil. But we're going to need other industries as well, so I'm going to actually start zoning other things out here, just out here. We'll see how it does, if anything. I gotta be careful. But I'll see what we can do here. See if they can produce goods without my having to create entire zones for these places. which is perhaps how it's supposed to be. I don't know. Rather create entire, you know, industrial zones like these. So let me look first. I'm looking at the pollution here. Oh, that's great. That's delightful. Down here wouldn't be bad. But at the same time, I kind of am going to want to deal with that soon. Just based on everything. It's a lot of pollution. Natural resources. We see that this they've almost completely sucked up the oil here. And eventually what's going to happen is I'm going to move them over here, and then that'll be the last zone that they grab the oil from. And then that'll be it. But, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I was going to put industry buildings here and maybe here. The more generic type, just zoning it. I don't want to do too much of that, but we'll see. We don't have a lot in the way of forestry or farmland. We're going to have forestry soon, because I can cause that to happen just by throwing down trees. And I'm ultimately going to change this zone into forestry, but I'm going to see trees are also good at sort of sucking up the pollution. I mean, for whatever is necessary. There's not really a lot there now. But anyway, I'm thinking I'll do that. I'm thinking I'm going to start putting trees up in here. And then I'm going to do just some other zoning. We'll see what happens. If anything. And the thing is, though, it's still only a medium demand, so I'm only going to be zoning a little bit at a time, but I want to vary the type. I want to save some for general industry, and some for each specific type of industry. Which I can do. Forest, farming, ore, oil, and generic. So I think I'm going to start down here with generic and see how that goes. I'm just painting a regular district here. Olive Park. I don't know that we'd call it a park, per se. We'll see how it goes. Right now, the problem we're having, not enough buyers for products, so I need to also make more places to sell products. Because that apparently is a thing that happens. We are doing generic. This is generic. And I'm going to try zoning it and we'll see what happens. How much do I want to zone? I don't think I'm going to need the whole thing. We'll start with that. We'll see where that goes. So there's a demand there. Now, let me also throw down some commercial. Which, you know, would be helpful. We've been talking about trying to get a commercial district going. And I'm thinking up here near the festival area might be good. Just need to figure out kind of how I want to do it. What price? Commercialism. Giga store. Mega shopping store. Multimedia center. Alright, mega shopping center. Boutiques galore. Not enough educated workers. Yeah, it's going to be an uphill battle because there are going to be a lot of folks, a lot of these that require educated workers. There's a demand, but how do we do it? How do we do it? And then there's the question of do I adjust these streets to try to connect up here? We can give it a shot. Commercial district. Okay. Let's see how we do this. Just a 2-lane road. These are 4-lane roads with wide sidewalks and grass. Okay. Let us see what we can do. Yeah, this is gonna be ridiculous. Ah! Greetings, unstable Deus. I see you too have fallen into the into invisible sun, as the black cube has been pledged. You too shall have a cool box. Excellent. Good. 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 It spreads. Yes. They added a and they recently added a thing to that campaign, a book to that campaign. That helps folks get started. Does the cube have the night side? By itself, no. That's one of the supplemental books. The night side book. I mean, you know, there are books in there that talk about the night side, but I know what you're talking about. So it actually is called the night side. That's right. So I think that they are reprinting those though as well. They said recently for this. Yeah, they are reprinting the books for this campaign. I don't think they are for the campaign they're doing now. They haven't said if they're going to try to reprint them again in the future. They've said thus far that we're only planning to reprint them for this campaign. Now, we'll see. And I don't know what they're doing as far as I've forgotten what they're doing in terms of like PDFs for this one. I know they have them. I forget if they're offering them separately or not. I think they are. Not completely certain. Here, let me try to make a ridiculously shaped road, though, because that is how we do these things. I cannot. No. Let me make it narrower. Let me try a narrower. Narrower. Rid. Let me see the decorated roads. The roads must be pretty. I don't know why I want these roads in particular to be pretty. 2-lane road with grass. Can I get more than 2 lanes? I cannot. 4 lanes if it is by itself. 2 lanes with wide sidewalks. Yeah, this I can make work. Oh, the decisions. I need there... Yeah, it's gotta be... It has to be enough. It has to be enough to get people there. If I try the big uns... Like 4-lane with wide sidewalks and grass, not so much. It's not gonna work out. Yea, though I try. I mean, what is occupying this space? Pray tell. I'm not actually touching any of the supports here. Yeah. It'll have to be a narrower road. So we're just going to do a bog standard 4-lane, I think. It's the only way. That or go 2-lane, and that'll be delightfully upsetting for these folks trying to head off the main drag here. But this will work. This I can make work. Now I'm just gonna bring them up to meet this, I think. This will be funny if I can actually make this work. Good Lord. Okay, yes, that is funny. I just have to get it above the, above this track. This is ridiculous. Yeah, that's not going to do anything we want it to do. Try something else. I'm going to try something equally ridiculous. Yeah, this whole area is gonna have issues. Turn that into a pedestrian street, why don't we? You see if that's even doable. It is, but I suppose it's just a question of how we're gonna tackle it, right? Yeah. There we are. I like if it's gonna cross tracks, I kind of prefer it to be a pedestrian street, so we don't back up too much. And of course, you know, I'm gonna eventually have to tear everything down and turn everything into roundabouts again. Attack of the elevated roundabout. Okay. But this mission has been accomplished. We're gonna go ahead and now add more things. Let's see, what do we want? What kind of main drags do we want up here? Terrifying ones. No. So something that'll ultimately, I think, connect with these, but then is gonna still be kind of its own thing, where you can... Let's just focus on the shopping district for now. Do I want to try an asymmetrical thing? I don't know. This is 4-lane. Here's the asymmetrical 3-lane. Which I guess... Yeah, I gotta decide kind of how I want to handle it. What do I want the best traffic to be, going in or going out? Actually, yeah. In theory, for the businesses, we want the traffic coming in, more traffic coming in than out. Of course, we'll have to see how it all gets handled. Let me see. Wait. Turn this on again real quick. See if I can figure out. That looks about right. Drivers in this game, Unstable Data says, are very conscientious. I keep waiting for a massive traffic accident. A massive traffic accident which causes multiple blocks to back up. In City Skylines 2, they have them. Not so much in this one. The cars in this one all know where they're going, theoretically. But in City Skylines 2, they all do have that. I will eventually get City Skylines 2, but I'm holding out. I'm holding out as long as I can. Okay. So, this is not going to be this type of road. This is going to be a different type of road. And how big a commercial district is this going to be? Fairly big, apparently. No. Wrong. Slightly better. Okay. Now, this one. I'm going to flip the direction so that it's easier to get out using this one. We'll see how that goes. Gotta figure out what kinds of businesses I want there to be here. Again, need to kind of have a mix of specializations, but we'll see. For this, let's do some one-way. 3-lane road with bicycle lanes. Oh, this is gonna be rough. And the connecting roads will be... Million roads with median trees. Why not? Why not, indeed? I feel as though we're about to find out why not. No, we'll see. I'm really not sure what I'm doing. But we'll find out. Okay. That's a little diagonal there. There we go. Okay. So, now we have a bunch of these. If I have them all, this might actually even be not great for them all, but let me see. Unique buildings. We have the fantastic fountain, which I will throw down somewhere in here probably, but you figure out more. That's right, we need sports. I keep forgetting. We're supposed to have sports. Well, that's not going to be... Right, I might do that in here. We'll see. We have a football stadium. That's something that also works for this. But we'll need to think on it. Stadium. It's like the other stadium. Let's see. The Central Park. A bit much. Also not very central. Expo Center, Academic Library. There are a lot of things I need to think about. An opera house. There's the mall. So, like, I could put it on the outside if I wanted to do that. I would have to make a decision. Yeah, this would be just for the shops then. Ah, okay. Yeah. So this is gonna get considerably weirder. Also, it's the radius, the happiness radius, if I put it here, there's no one nearby. It'd do better if it were like, I don't know, like here or something, you know? We want it to be able to make... It must make the people happy! Or like there or something, you know? I can't put it right there. But I can put it close to there. So say if I do that... But yeah. I just have to figure out how to get roads to wrap around it. Based on, I'll explain what I'm doing in a second. I have a point here that I'm trying to figure out. So like we put that there. This is a massive mall. We need to make traffic function around this thing. I'm gonna do a one-way road. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. I'm gonna take the wheels off. It's already occupied. Oh, I did I do a fancy bridge here? I might have done a fancy bridge. American 4-lane truss bridge. Ah! Curses. 'Tis not what we wanted. That's okay. I can cause other things to happen. He said ominously. Yeah, just put it right there. It'll be fine. They don't mind a little noise, do they? I forgot I put the bridge there as a specific thing. Never mind. We can do this a little differently. I'm gonna put it there. Yes, I know, you're all disappointed. Give me a moment. I'm gonna turn this into a thing. I've done this before. This kind of thing. This is to help the flow of traffic. Good Lord. Come on. There we go. There we go. Almost. Okay, that's not gonna work. Although this is kind of hilarious. It almost worked. Oxygen. Also going to pour a little more tea. Or I am pouring. I'm in the process of pouring more tea. It's a very serious process. The tea process. So far, so good. One moment. Okay, that's done. All right. So that's not going to work. This structure I'm trying to build here this way. I was trying to get it so where it would give some benefit, you see, to some of the folks down there, make them slightly happier. So let's try a different way in. Here's a thought. Okay. I'm going to try something. 2-lane bicycle lanes. I don't know if I need to bring it off here, but you know, there could be a thing. There could be a thing. Well, first off, let me just do this. Okay. All right, so we have this encircling them all, right? And I can set it so that the way in is whatever I want it to be. Ideally, I want the way in to be facing away from the entrance. Why, you ask? I don't know. Huh. I have my reasons. Most of them having to do with traffic. I guess I need this to come out just a wee bit further. Okay. So that works. Now, as you may have surmised, the entrance is going to be over here. How does one get to the entrance? How does one create the entrance? Would come off of here. Yeah, let's try that. Or even one of these. I am going largely on instinct right now. So, in only. Out only. You kind of want to be careful. Don't want to create any major problems here. If this is the only way in, there may be issues. Also, this being residential, that would put a lot of traffic on this road. Either way. As people leave this mall. Would be better to offload them into the shopping district, I think. Yes. Let's try something. Turn off the straight lines again. Okay, that works, apparently. There. I don't know if I want to try anything with the other side, especially with these train tracks here. Like, I suppose it's possible. But I don't know. I don't know. Yes, and this now will be the other way. Yes, you can get in this way. But to get out, you have to go through the shopping district. I'm sure there won't be any problems there. I should put another exit. Shouldn't I? Yes, yes you should. Okay. Where do I want to dump them? Well... yeah, we could do that. Right there. Hopefully that won't be too terrible for traffic, but we'll see. What is our outlook here? Let me see. That's not what I wanted. There we are. Ah, yes. Okay, good. Right. Yes, these are the pressure points. Okay. So there we have that. I think I kept these as just generic. Let go of leisure. Let me see. I think I kept them as generic business areas. Commercial areas. Tourism, leisure, organic, and local produce. I don't have anything for organic and local produce, which I might do shortly. We'll see. But I want to do leisure kind of up here, I think, somewhat. Let me go ahead and draw a zone. Because we don't really have one yet. And I don't know if I want to break the evergreen part. I think I might want to actually break this into multiple zones. I don't know. I don't know if I want the whole thing to be leisure. We can try it. I'm going to do low density commercial near the venue. And then high density up here. Not sure what I want to do up here yet. We'll figure that out. So let's let that go. I'm gonna save the game. Commercialism! Let's see how this goes. Great work! Well, we'll see. We'll see how this does. Commercialism, the reigning religion. Yes. Down here, we should have industry cropping up. Ready to wear limited. Goods unlimited. Box factory. Multiple box factories. We need boxes. Ice cube factory. A lot of basic stuff that hopefully will go to other places. This may be a terrible zone for me to put these. For me to plonk these down. I don't know. We'll see. As we conquer the skies above them. Okay. Let me go ahead and switch the music again. What have we not done recently? I'm not sure. Leisure area sure is nice. Oh, right. You know what else? Well, okay, they want water. Apparently, and electricity. Who could have predicted that? Who could have predicted they'd need basic things? That's, I ask you. Let me also figure out the electricity thing. Actually, let me check something. I just want to make sure that, I'm seeing things. I just want to make sure that no one is trying to reach me. Nope, it's just a lot of general announcements. Okay, never mind. All right. Back to this. Too bad you can't build Trantor in this game? It says, Unstable Days is saying, it's too bad you can't build Trantor in this game. I'm not sure you could build it in the sequel. I need to find out what that is. As alas, my internal dictionary has failed me. Are you talking about the Isaac Asimov planet? Oh yes, okay. Trantor is the capital of the Empire from the Foundation series. I see. Okay, I have not actually read that. I haven't read any. I will admit I've not actually read any Asimov. It's on the list. Haven't gotten to it yet. Unfortunately. I have been reading Clark fairly recently. But not gotten into Isaac Asimov yet. I'm trying to catch up on like many authors. Usually recently I've been reading Gothic stuff to prepare for the campaign coming up. Ah, yeah, you're saying that Asimov's earlier works haven't aged well. That's probably to be expected of 50s sci-fi. Yeah, no, yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. That will happen. Okay. Demands for these things are now down. See-through plastic jackets are in fashion. No one knows why. Strange. Strange, strange, strange. Okay. How are we doing down here? Okay, you've built... You also want water, apparently. That one narrow band that I did not take care of. There you go. Alright. Look at those beautiful smokestacks! Quality appliances. We'll see if that helps anything. The demand for industry is going up again. Ah, failure! Boutiques galore. Not so much. And I took out their neighbor, too, for no apparent reason. Okay. Well, we'll see how this does. If it does anything. They're making places to shop. You buggy. The Iron Person Gym. Mobile Command Center. Yeah, I guess I should probably make sure it's got the basics that it needs. Homes of tomorrow, today! Yes. Kinda does. I mean, transportation isn't really doing much in that area. I should probably put like a subway station or something. Let me, the park. The park I was thinking about. I did not throw down. Not that one. Whoa. Not enough electricity. Oh yes, that's right. I forgot to hook it up. Oh, that's right. You need to be hooked up to the grid in order to function. Did I forget? I did. There. Life-giving electricity. We'll see if that helps. No, it does not. Get closer that way. This one's a little rough. There we go. Figure out ways to do that. What was the park I was looking into? Oh, yes. It was a unique place, but it was a fantastic fountain. It's too big. No! I could put it there. I should put something else down here somewhere. We can market this positively. It can be shopping in the dark, a new sensational experience. Yes. That is precisely how it will be. I want to give them the Statue of Wealth down here. Can I give them that? No. Can I give them the frickin' Bird and Beehaven? And I keep forgetting to throw that down somewhere. Lazarette Plaza. There. Will that help? A little bit. I wish them to be happy. Find a place to put a small park. Or a carousel park that is smaller. Here, let me knock aside some of these houses. There we go. Better. Okay. Well, people are definitely piling into the mall. Or, yeah. I'm like ants. I could put another parking lot down. I could put a parking lot down there. And we have those now, right? Just can't remember where they are. Is it too loud? Is it too loud down there? It could be less loud. They're pretty happy though down this area. Not sure what to throw in here aside from just, you know, a few trees. It's gonna be hard to get them in. Look at the noise profile again. Yeah, I did increase the amount of stuff there, which does increase the noise radius, doesn't it? Let me see what I can do. If anything. If anything. Okay. Couple of things. Come to mind. I think demand's going up. It's still high demand, but it's a little bit... I think it's a little higher than it was. I think. Unless I'm mistaken. I don't know how much that's going to help. You never know. A bunch of trees. Ah! I have changed the tree type. You know, I guess I could do that. I like alders. Why not? Just along here. We'll leave the rest the same. Now this is where it gets weird, as I have thoughts about trying to curb things just inside here. I don't know how well this is gonna go. We'll see. Yeah, it helps a little bit. Just tossing a bunch of trees back here. Brings it down a little bit. Alright, all night long. Throw down a few more trees. Like along here. Might be helpful. One never knows. Right, I was thinking about putting a subway station up there. Let me see where the subway lines are currently going. These are the trains. Those are the monorails. Metro, here we go. No, monorail station pretty close, but I don't know if... So I guess we do have an option. Let me look at that again. Ah! And we don't have any tunnels. So, like, we have a choice. I could extend the subway up here. Or I could create a separate monorail line. I haven't done anything with the monorail in a little bit. We have room for it, I think. My God! Look at that traffic jam. This aerial traffic jam. Why? What's happening? No passengers. 35 passengers. Nope. Like full and yet... Yeah. There was... Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. Oh God. Oh no. Yeah. I think perhaps I might need to fix that. That might be, yeah. That might not be for the best. Might have too many things coming here at once. Maybe a separate line. It's a bit of a pile up there. As you get these from both directions, trying to land there. It may be a problem for my future self, though. Oh, no, they've just decided to mate. That's fine. That's all right, then. What's happening? People are getting on. Well, let's see. Were I to extend the monorail? Oh my god. A nightmare. It might be an issue. Okay, we're getting more demand here. I gotta fix this. I gotta fix it. I'm gonna need a second. I'm sorry. This is disturbing to me. I also have to give me a second. Hang on a second. I gotta fix some things. Let me go here. I need to step away for just a moment. One sec. Yes, I see you're suggesting that we allow the dirigibles to duel. It's good thinking, good thinking. Yeah, I don't oh my god. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, let me figure this out. That's hilarious. Good lord. Oh yeah, I've done wonders for the traffic too, haven't I? Ooh. I've created so many problems for myself. Okay, so couple of things. Yeah, setting up. Do I have the same problem down here? Yes, to a lesser extent. Looks like. There's still a bit of a waiting period for these things to unload. Books! Yes. People swarm onto and off of them. Broccoli pastry. What the hell? Yeah, I feel like there's a lot going on there. Okay. Oh, we'll see. What? Wait, what? Not in the pedestrian area. Do I have to de-zone that? Okay. Little command center. Alright, let's see. So yeah, let me see if I can figure this out. Good God, that's tangled. So, like another line coming through this way, maybe. Might be good. Depends on where everyone's going, really. How many lines are heading this way? 1, 2, and a couple of these are back and forth. What I'm thinking initially is putting another stop up here. Let me see if I can make this work. Well, we know what I'm going to do. We know. We know what I'm going to do. Going to destroy this route. Let's see. Okay, I've had it with the singing. Give me a second. Let me find something else. Do we dare go back to Mars? We go to Sunny Breeze for a little bit. Yeah, I'm thinking the... Let me see. Look at all these lines I've created. I've got 15 of these things. Airport City. That's like my main way into the city, right? The northeast. And Concert Northeast. Yeah. We're gonna reroute that one. Or try to. I want to reroute it. Yeah, you're happy right now, but you won't be in a moment. Let me see if it just corrects itself if I do this. Nope. All right. I'm gonna have to delete the line. I think I shall have to delete the line. Let me take a look and see where it goes so that I remember. I don't lose myself. Okay. Concert Northeast. Yes. You're deleting that line. And instead... create a line that just goes to down here, and then over here. And that will now be called Evergreen Northeast. There we go. Okay. As it goes to Evergreen Park. So that'll help that a little bit. Oh my gods. Okay. Now. Which, your line is Uniconcert. Your line is Airport City. Airport City goes where? In and down. Uniconcert. I presume comes up from the from there. Okay. I see. I see. Well, that's not going to work out terribly well. What's this other line we have? And this is a different line. What line is this? There's another line that overlaps it, right? This is the Uniconcert line. Good lord. Okay. Maybe I can revamp the Airport City line. Strangely. How, he asked. Well, I'm not sure yet. This is just a loop that goes around, I presume. These 4 stations. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the Airport City line. Let me yank that line. That's a bit much. Okay. Now this line that goes back and forth. This is Airport East. Hmm. While I feel as though it might be convenient to have that, it's not really going to be if it keeps getting gummed up in the middle there. Let me kill that line. Okay. There. A long line, but it might work. Did I play any Sid Meier 4X games in the 90s and 100s? I have played a very small amount of one of the Civilization games. I can't remember which one. 5, I think? I think it was Civ 5. But not much outside of that. I had heard of Pirates back in the day, but I never actually played it. I think occasionally I ran into other people playing the various Civilization games. But that's the most I recall at the moment. I think I have the most recent Civilization game somewhere, though. I may take a stab at it at some point. Just going to say Evergreen North and just change it that. Civ and Alpha Centauri are the entries into the series from the time period. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like I remember hearing about the Civilization games, but I didn't really get into them at the time, I don't think. It's only more recently that I've played some of them. Okay. So we have that going back and forth there. We've taken some of this out. I want to go ahead and make a line that goes up this way, but we'll see. Just a quick line up to the airport. There. Rename it. Meltzer is saying, Pirates is amazing. It was the first video game he played extensively as a kid. And the 2000-something remake is also halfway decent. I remember seeing the occasional screenshot from it in magazines and whatnot. Back in the day. I'm still upset that they got that family computing was taken over by home office computing and then died a sad death. Do I want to build tunnels this way just for the sake of this place? No, not really. I think I'll make more stuff up here first. However, yeah, there are other things I need to do down here as well, come to think of it. We have a high demand for residential zoning, medium for these, medium for this, for these, medium for that too, technically. Decisions must be made. Okay, we can do some stuff. This is low density residential over here. I think we can put in some high density over here. It's a little louder, but I think they're probably gonna be okay. Famous last words. A little cushion surrounding them there. Of higher density stuff. Oh yeah, not there, not there. Yeah, not along this road. This is a mistake. I guess unless they want to live right there. Not a great idea as these things go. Suppose it could be worse. Go down a little skate park. I don't know. I think they're fine right now. We'll see. There's a desire for a little more industry. I'll give them a little more industry. Gotta pay attention to this. Oh no! Failure. A little more industry. As a treat. Are we universally there yet? Almost. More commercial. I'm not sure what I wanted to put up here. There were things, I just can't remember what they were. Just wanted to leave room for some things. Guess we'll figure it out. I'll do that for now. We can start satisfying this commercial desire. And keep our ecosystems together here. Okay. Remind myself. Yes, that is wide enough for this district. That's good. Okay. Good, good. Ah. Yeah, sure. Well, the option is here. Has the blimp traffic improved? A little bit. That's good. Let me create some walking paths also, some more walking paths. Ah! Hard to do. I know where that's gonna go. Okay, well, I'll leave that as is. It's fine. Okay, good. Yes, the demands are slowly coming back also. That's good. Okay. We've got this working. This is good. This is good. Getting into a strange balance of sorts. Industry and office desire continues to increase. Interesting. We are almost to the point I can get rid of all of these. But I think that's going to be a thing that happens next time. Yeah, we're trying to get more raw materials. Not working out so much. We'll get there. I need to expand the university more, don't I? You're set to lose one campus reputation level at the end of the academic year. Oh no! We don't have enough students. Something has happened. Yeah, the number of students did fall dramatically. So I shall have to do some things. I guess we should start opening up varsity sports here. I'll do that real quick, and then I think that'll be it for the night. Let me go ahead and get that going. Quick, get those museums down. Let me do these. We just do one of each. Okay, these people are in the desert. We'll have them play football. These all have to be placed roadside, don't they? The baseball will fit. Track and field will not. Actually, well, it'll fit. I just will take out some things. Basketball arena will definitely fit. Aquatics? Aquatics will fit. Strange to have it in the desert, but one never knows. Let's see. We have football, basketball, track. Baseball and, strangely, aquatics. Can one get to these places, I think, is the other question. We'll see how that does. We would like to have more students, please. The hope is that the well, we've just increased campus attractiveness quite a bit, but the student rate is still kind of dropping. It's going back and forth. I guess we're going to need more people in the neighborhood. I've got a demand for residential. So maybe we can just do that. Right now we've got, our teams are the Eagles. Let me look at the varsity here. Do we want Eagles? Do we want yellow? Yellow is actually probably appropriate. We're in the desert. Just offer sports scholarships. Just as fair as current college school. I know, right? Let's see. So we have everything. Alligators, Broncos, Buccaneers, the Chirpers, the Eagles, the Lions, and the Spartans. I think I had the Spartans last time. I actually think I'm just happy to keep it at the Eagles. Because I'm trying to think in terms like, there are eagles. Are there eagles in the desert, or is that just a type of firearm? I'm not sure. Who knows? Broncos. Yeah, we'll go the Eagles. I think that'll be fine. It's fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. Good. In desperation, he added sports. But not, you know, people to come and be at the college. So that's probably a thing I'll need to take care of. Let's see. Oh yes, let's hire more coaching staff. Let's get a ridiculous number of coaches. Have a decent cheerleading budget. Okay. So we do that. Let's see. We're gonna need more residences nearby. I'll have to make a decision about that. But I think that decision will have to happen next time. Because it is after 10 and I probably need to fall over sometime soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and save the game. This was productive. As we slowly add things. Okay. All right. Well, there we go. Thank you all very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. I think so. As far as notes to my future self go, I'm going to need to increase the population around the university so that it does not die. We're probably going to take a dip in our status over there, and I want to get it back up. So I'll need to make more people so that that place can have more students. Let's see, what else? Mostly just keep an eye on the oil wells. It'll be time to move them soon. And, you know, see how the commercial district is going and just sort of keep things in balance. So that, like, you know, the demand is going up for everything. That's something I gotta keep an eye on now. I will attempt to do so. I have another game I want to try playing because I've been doing this now just for sort of exclusively for a little while. And I have not gotten back to Age of Empires. I would like to get back to it at some point. But I think I need to just try another thing because it's been largely the same things for quite a while. I'll probably try another thing soon. You know, in addition to everything else. What else is happening? Well, tabletop RPGs are coming. We're gonna have a campaign starting near the end of this month, roughly. End of this month, beginning of next month. that we can look forward to. That'll be on Sunday afternoons, starting at 3. We're going to be doing Alas for the Angry Void. That is a sort of a reskinning we're doing of Alas for the Awful Sea. So, sad space game, basically. So, very much looking forward to that. And those are the major things that are going on just now. Nothing else major to report right now. There will be more in the near future. I'm in talks with people to do things. But, you know, as always, these things take time. So we shall see. We shall see. Also projects I'm working on, but I'll get to that. Sooner or later, I'll get to that. Hopefully sooner. But, in the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.